But when you look at these elite people or when you look at these high achievers, the world looks and starts to say that, hey, what distinguishes these individuals from others is that it starts with talent. However, I'm continuing to be convinced that really it isn't talent. It's upstairs, like you say, it's their mind or their mindset. One, is that true? Do you see that as the fundamental thing that distinguishes these super elites that you're talking about from the rest of the world? Does it start with their mind?
No, it starts with talent.
So it is. So you do agree then with that?
But what distinguishes? Well, my agreement only goes so far. So,
Of course.
The departure is coming very, very soon. If you look at within a population of elites, like within a professional, basketball arena, or within, the world of professional sports. So there, everyone's very, very talented. Okay? And so there, what separates one from the super elite from the other elite, that's mind. But what separates the whole, because your question was,
got it.
What is it that separates the elite from the rest of the people?
Got
Less talent.
Yep.
But within that domain, it's the mind.
Got it. So take me to that space then. What is the mind like for those that are in that, ultimately in that legendary state that you're going to talk about? Is it no mind?
Yeah. Well, I would say it's DNA, first and foremost. I think some people are just, their sensibilities are different. The things that attract them are different. The things that they gravitate towards are different. The places that they want to go in terms of their vision for their career is different. The way that they'll do even things outside of their profession will be different. Now, I think it's a mistake to start looking at these people and following their habits. No, I think that's just, I'm so against all that stuff. The 7 habits of effective people. It's just drivel.
Well,
okay?
it's always the number 7 for whatever reason. It's always 7 something.
Yeah. There's always, So and no one should try to be that, right? Because I think there's talent within everybody. But why is there one who's super elite? Because his DNA is different.
But if I don't have that DNA, do I not have a chance to get to that level that you're talking about?
What I'll say is that if you ask that question, that if a person was to ask that question, that I don't have that DNA, but I really want to get, the very fact of asking that question implies that he has some semblance of that DNA. Because the people who truly don't have that DNA are too oblivious to even know that they don't have it.
Because, I don't even know what this DNA that you're talking about is.
Well, DNA, that's to be a legend. I want to be the greatest ever, right? I want to be in the history books. I want to, wherever everyone is in my craft, I don't want anyone near me, right? I don't want to, I want to walk my own path. I don't follow any rules. I don't listen to stupid coaches, right? I don't need all this instruction. They do everything against the grain. They're heretics, right? They're revolutionaries. They're that type of DNA.
Do they not have goals? I mean, don't
Sure,
you consider?
So
isn't that I want to be the best in my craft, or I want to be, the greatest who does, or have more gold medals than anybody? I mean, do you consider that a goal? Because I know you're not fond of goals.
Yeah, I mean, you could retrofit something and then say, well, can you consider that a goal? I mean, by goals, I mean, I don't, by this time I want to accomplish this, and by this time I want to accomplish that. That's sort of what I mean. I mean, but when someone wants to be a legend, I don't think it's less of a goal. That's just who the person believes himself to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he feels like he was put on this earth to be. Like it's almost his birthright. So I mean, so I don't. Like I said, you can turn any English word into anything. Okay, but I'm talking about it from the most colloquial use of the word goal. That's what I was talking about.